Welcome, and thank you for joining me. One of the things that I was doing every month on my blog was diving deeply into the tarot to explore its symbolism. We are going to start doing that here on this YouTube channel as well. We are going to approach the tarot from every angle. We will explore the details of the symbolism included, and we will take a look at the modern interpretation. There are many theories regarding where the tarot came from. A popular theory and story is that it came from Egypt. The raw material, a set of channeled books, suggests that the tarot came from Egypt as well and were shared by enlightened aliens that became enmeshed in the Earth's karma as a result. Be that as it may, the only thing about the tarot the channeling seemed to reveal is that the strength card was moved in the order of things by weight. That detail is omitted by Waite in his book written in 1910. Paul Foster Case suggests that the major arcana of the tarot was a pictorial book that was created to preserve ancient wisdom at the onset of the Dark Ages. A.E. Waite, who helped create the most famous set of tarot cards, the Rider-Waite system, wrote his own book on the cards. In it, he debunks many of the ideas that he considered as false, and admits he changed the order of the strength card to suit his own perception. He encourages the person studying and using the cards to draw their own conclusions. Now, Paul Foster Case alleges that Waite had access to and was a member of an esoteric society that held a secret set of tarot cards. This is why Waite couldn't explain the cards' meanings. Instead, he could only describe the cards and say what they were not instead of what they do depict. Now, we'll be comparing and contrasting the builders of the Addendum tarot cards that Paul Foster Case created and explained with Waite's cards to identify differences and why they may exist. We will also go into the modern interpretations of the cards and see if the meaning and symbols remain similar enough to retain that ancient knowledge. Finally, we will go over the generic fortune-telling meaning given to the cards with a cheap deck I bought. Most tarot card readers start off learning the meanings of the Rider-Waite set and then apply those meanings to the cards in the newer styles. I really wanted to dive deep into these to see what we can glean from the information. I have already covered a lot about some of the cards in the 7 Cards of the Seeker series that I did. I have a variety of sources for this series. First, we have A.E. Waite's The Pictorial Key to the Tarot. As I said, this book focuses on what the tarot keys are not, but it is a good guide for gauging the most popular creator of the modern tarot's thinking process. Then we have The Tarot, A Key to the Wisdom of the Ages by Paul Foster Case, which we will be leaning on the most. Next, we have The Thursday Night Tarot by Jason Lauderhand. That's another of my favorite books in general. Those cover the classical interpretations of the cards. For the modern interpretations of the cards, we have Colette Baron-Reid's The Good Tarot. I really wanted Colette's interpretations because I know that she has been a successful tarot reader for over a decade, so her experience is very helpful. So while her cards' artwork are very different from the classical tarot, the interpretation is not. Then I have Chris Ann's The Light Seer's Tarot simply because I like the artwork, and to get a very different perspective of the cards. Finally, the Rider-Waite set that was cheap, that's holographic, and has a small booklet with words associated with each card. Those are the ways and the methods we are going to go through analyzing these different cards. Then, when we reach the minor arcana, we will switch out the Paul Foster Case and Thursday Night Tarot for Tarot and the Tree of Life, Finding Everyday Wisdom in the Minor Arcana by Isabel Radow Klegman. Paul Foster Case and Jason Lauderhand don't include the minor arcana. Case believed that the minor arcana was added to the tarot later, and was a totally different set of cards. The fact that there is a distinction between the two, and major differences in style, does suggest that the major arcana and minor arcana seem to be two systems that were joined together. Most tarot readers view the major arcana as being the major events in people's lives, and the minor arcana as being the details. This is going to be a very long journey. There are 78 cards in the tarot, and for now we will cover one a month. Although I already covered this full card in my 7 tarot cards of the Path of the Seeker, in introduction, we will start off with the card here. That is easily my favorite card in the deck, and it has so much fun symbolism. I hope you enjoy going through this series with me. This is something I enjoy and find fascinating. Every time I look at esoteric knowledge in detail, I learn something new. Since Paul Foster Case saw the major arcana as depicting different stages and aspects of our consciousness through covering the major arcana, we undoubtedly learn more about ourselves. Thank you for joining me for this adventure. Bye for now.